This is a general reading for Libra for the week of March 16th through the 22nd. So if Libra is your sun or moon rising or Venus, this is a general reading for you. So take what resonates and leave the rest. For this week, if you are not a subscriber, please consider subscribing. It costs absolutely nothing. It helps the channel. If you're a subscriber, thank you so much. I so appreciate your support of the channel. Also, if you like the video, hit the like button. That helps the channel, and comments also help the channel. So thank you so much for your support of the channel. And I'm trying to be very consistent now that I've moved back to the States of having these out on my schedule. So thank you for being patient. I'm getting back into the getting them weekly out on the scheduled time. Now, I have Nina right here, and she's on the table, all wrapped up in her little wool scarf because it's a little bit windy outside, and we're right by a window that's not very well insulated. And so Nina's here helping me. Milo is no longer here, so all I have is Nina. Milo crossed the Rainbow Bridge on Tuesday, and of all the dogs, and I've lost 7 dogs in the past year. No, since I went to Portugal, like 7 dogs in 2 years, 4 dogs this year, in a year's time. And Milo, he was so sick that it really wasn't a decision, because he was so sick. The last few days, I saw that he was suffering, and his little spirit is freed up. He's all, and he's got his little pack he's with up there. I keep thinking it was Teddy that he's with, my friend's Shih Tzu, that I took care of when she passed. And, but I think that I had a little Papillon Chihuahua, Joey, and Milo was there when I had Joey, and Joey was a Chihuahua Papillon, but Chihuahuas are notorious for heart valve problems, and but they were buddies, and I should have remembered that because they were real close to me. Milo would always sit next to me in the I had a 2-seat couch recliner, and Milo would always be there, and Joey would always be around me too. So they were always together. So Milo, his little body just wasn't supporting him anymore. He had renal failure, and he wouldn't eat, and he couldn't even keep water. I mean, he was very, very sick the last few days. And Joey and Nina really misses him. And the first day she went and laid in his dog bed. Moving on from that, if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. If you're interested in readings, send me an email. That contact information is down below. I'm working on a couple of things. I have the person that helped me technically set up the channel is going to come and help me upgrade it now to the US so I can get monitorized, and help me maybe with the camera, because I do have the camera. Now I have to know how to operate it, the camera and microphone. So there's going to be some upgrades coming this week. I'm not technical. I'm not a tech. So it's nice to have people with that skill. I am also working on getting my license to work in a bookstore doing readings. And so in this area, you have to be licensed. It takes like 2 months because I have to get fingerprinted, go through the FBI, their database. And, that's going to take a couple of months. And I've been fingerprinted so many times for jobs, so that's, it's not going to be an issue. It's just a time constraint. When I start working at that bookstore, I will post the link, and then you can go onto the webpage and you can look at my schedule. And through them, you can book the appointments, because you'll know my schedule. They take care of the logistics of booking the appointment, taking care of the payment, etc. other thing is if you are in the Vegas area, you can get a face-to-face interview with me by going to the bookstore. You can just look at the schedule and see if I'm there, and they can book that. Once I start that, I will be exclusively doing readings through the bookstore. I will not be doing any through my YouTube channel. I want to be transparent. I don't want any conflict of interest, so it'll be exclusively with them. They are very affordable. Their prices are about the same as my prices, which is why one of the considerations. They have been in business for a lot of years, so it's a very established business. So that's coming up. Now, I am using the Light Seer deck today. Then I'm going to be pulling a few oracle cards. So let's see what we have coming up for you this week. And I'm looking at the time. Okay. So look at 10 of Pentacles. Your reading is first about the 10 of Pentacles, crossed over by the 8 of Swords. Okay. So something about money and feeling like you can't move forward, or some constraints about money. At the base of it is the Magician. Behind you, the Page of Pentacles. So money's a lot on your mind this week. 2 of Cups. This is on your mind, a conversation between two people. Ahead. Look at this is what's ahead. The Sun. You're going to have a sunny week. Good things are going to start turning around for you. I'm drinking my coffee this morning because I'm doing these readings a little bit earlier. Then we have the King of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. So you have the 10 of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles is usually an ending. Ace of Pentacles is a beginning. 5 of Swords, some trickery. Be careful, there's still some trickery. And look at here, the final outcome is the 6 of Wands, is what coming from heaven down to earth and the wreath of victory. So hang on this week. Things are going to turn around. The 8 of Wands regarding the 6 of Wands regarding the 8 of Pentacles, money. 5 of Swords with the High Priestess. Ace of Pentacles with the Judgment card. Oh, okay. King of Swords, Queen of Cups, the Sun. Oh, look at with your wish. The Sun with your wish. Now that's very good. The 9 of Cups. And the 2 of Cups with the 6 of Swords. Then we have behind you the 10 of Cups. Very good. The Magician, 9 of Pentacles. And the 7 of Swords crossed over by the King of Cups. Now, okay, so it is some beginnings and some endings. You have 2 of the 10s. When you have the 10s, that's the ending of a cycle. A completion of a chapter. And then you have the Ace, which is the beginning of a chapter. You have the Ace of Pentacles right here. So it's the going from one chapter one chapter of your book and opening up a new chapter, or completion of a lesson and moving on. There is an ongoing thing that has been going on, and there's still some things as a result of that. However, the 10s are starting to show up, which means that it's just about winding up, and then there's going to be new things that are new opportunities, maybe some resolutions of this so you can move forward. Because moving forward, why did I say that? because we have the Ten of Pentacles, which is the completion of this chapter. It's related to money. Could be settlements, could be agreements, could be raises. And across that is the Eight of Swords. So it has to do with feeling that you couldn't move forward relating to some money issues. Could be settlements, could be new job opportunities, could be a home. And you feel like there were things around you that were sort of like stuck. You were feeling stuck, that you couldn't move forward. There were things that all had to fall into place in order for these ropes to release. That's how you've been feeling. That you've almost felt like you couldn't move one foot in front of the other because you were stuck relating to whatever you felt that were decisions made by other people or other circumstances, and you were waiting to hear. It could have been an inheritance. It could, waiting for all the heirs to agree. It could have been government programs and waiting to hear from that. And now with, in the States, there's delays because of employees. And the stuff that's going on is not just in one particular country, it's global. There's stuff globally going on. So it could be, in one country or another, that there's delays because there's lots of things going on throughout the planet. But you're just feeling like you're sort of stuck. Now, you can look that these are ropes. Ropes can be cut. So take one step at a time. Do one thing that you can do, and that will free you up to look at the next thing. And it has to do with money. So it could be a settlement. It could be related to domestic. It can be related to benefits, inheritances, money owed you, decisions made by other. But it has to do with money, and you're feeling like you can't move forward at this moment, or you're still dealing with it, and so you're not free to move forward. Then it also has to do with, the Seven of Swords. Now look at the crow in that. He's looking like he's squawking. Now the Seven of Swords is taking the Five of Swords, which you do have in here. You have the Five of Swords. I thought you did. No, you've got the Six of Swords. Okay. The Seven of Swords is moving forward from a situation that you are turning the Five of Swords into the Seven of Swords. The Five of Swords is all of that hooded secret. Yeah, you do have the Five of Swords with the High Priestess. It's with the High Priestess, part of the outcome. So there's those thoughts. And it can be hooded, deceits, things not clear, people with ill intent, disagreements, deception. It's not a very, it's a lot of challenges. But your reading is about that you take that Five of Swords and then you make it to the Seven of Swords related to King of Cups. Now, the Seven of Swords is taking that Five of Swords and turning it around, learning. And through that, it's like solving, and the tools that you have from being aware what the Five of Swords are, and taking out of that the skills so that you can move forward. It's like the Six of Swords, and I think you do, yes, you're crowned with the Six of Swords moving forward. So it's taking that so that you can move forward, and not only for this situation, but it's a lesson so that you can take it to similar situations in the future and go, aha, there's the Five of Swords here. Now, how did I turn that around before? And so you can turn that, you already have the skills to address it because you have addressed it in this similar situation. And so it's something that you know how to do within the future. And in this instance, it's related to the King of Cups. So it's turning around that deceit And the King of Cups can represent a person or a house. Now, usually like the King of Cups can represent a relationship. And so it's moving forward, being forearmed, so to speak, and addressing whatever is related to the King of Cups, domestic, home, but it's being victorious. Because you turn that Five of Swords around into the Seven of Swords, and you move forward with the Six of Swords. Because at the base of it is new beginnings. There's the Magician. And look, there's the affinity, which means as you are looking at what you want to manifest, do not limit yourself, because it's unlimited. It's infinity. The universe is not limited. There is not limited resources in the unity, and in the universe, because it's the universe. Because someone has what they have acquired doesn't mean that's limiting you. There's no limits. It's not that if someone gets what they want, that there's nothing for you. That's not true. It's unlimited. What do you want to manifest? Related to prosperity. So there's no limits. So you're putting out to the universe the prosperity, abundance coming to you. The Nine of Pentacles represents prosperity. The 10 is having it all right there. It's the receipt of, as you put into the energy. So see, in the 9, you're reaching out almost to there, and the 10 is that you've acquired it. Because behind you is a message about money and your wish. So it's all about turning those swords around, prosperity coming to you. Even though you feel like there's the Eight of Swords, you're able to turn that around, and that's going to start the flow of the prosperity coming to you. So it could be that, I see the balance beam, which is also sort of like the Five of Wands. The balance beam in gymnastics, where you're walking on the thin board, trying to keep your balance. I see that's how you have felt about what has been going on around you with the Pentacles, with money. But you will not have to stay on that balance beam and keep the tight program balance that you have been on, because that's soon to be resolved, ended, and therefore you won't have to be as cautious. You won't, it's going to be all that pressure of keeping on that tight board is going to be resolved, because here's your wish related to a message about money. There's the 10 of Pentacles. You've got the Sun. Things are starting to move forward for you, because what's on your mind is a conversation between two people, and you're going to move forward into smoother water. As a conversation between two people, you're going to feel that you're leaving behind some strife, some rocky situation, into a smoother path. Because here's the Sun, good things happening for your wish. That's right ahead. You have the King of Swords and the Queen of Cups. This is this is on your mind, and this is about this relationship. You could be the Queen of Cups. It could be related to a relationship. It could be related to a home. Now, I could pull a card. Let's see. I think I want to pull the Morgan Greer card to clarify that couple. Okay, and show me the Queen of Cups and the King of Swords. Show me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Show me about the Queen of Cups and the King of Swords for our Libra. I have all these little stickies on here, the Post-its, because of the pictures. Okay, oops. Well, it has to do with the Lovers. So this could be a relationship. It's very possible that along the way there is a relationship, which is good. It's the Lovers. So there could be love that's in your life. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles, money, new money, or a freeing of money, and accomplishment. Judgment is the manifestation is just about there. And you're going to get a message about money. So it's going to free up. And so what you've been working on to manifest is just about there now with your message that you get from the Ace of Pentacles, which could be a new source of money. And then here is still some deception. And it says, follow your intuition, the High Priestess. So there's still some deception, the Five of Swords. But remember, you also have the Seven of Swords and the Six of Swords. But there still could be some deception, some, things cloaked that are not being presented. Have discernment. To be forewarned is to be forearmed, and follow your intuition. So if you think that there's something off, honor that. Have discernment. Don't jump into anything. Know that there could be some deception along the way. And it could be many different things. It could be deception related to this money. So be careful of the, the direction that you take. Be prepared. And the final outcome is victory over work or money coming to you through your hard work. The Eight of Pentacles is a job. You do the job. It's almost like drudgery, but it isn't. But it's earning money and receiving compensation, and there's victory. And it also could be through your hard work, whatever the situation is, there's victory. That money's coming to you and you're victorious. I think that is very possible. And that Eight of Pentacles can be a larger sum of money because you have the Ten of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, and now the Eight of Pentacles. So it could be money coming to you through your hard work and prosperity, victory. Now let's see what the Oracle cards have to say here. And okay. The first card is through wisdom of the Oracle. Angels and archangels and spirit guides of the light. What is the message for our Libra for this week? And here's the card right here. Okay. Orphaned. Number 5. This could be related to changes and feeling like you're sort of alone. Orphaned. A sense of loss, an identity crisis, recognizing that you don't fit in, the need to belong, uncertainty about your place. So it is, we're all meant to have connection with other people, with our families, societies, and the larger culture. No man is an island, and it's important to recognize when being a part of rather than separate from is essential to your well-being. So it's looking at its adjustment and looking as your life changes, your new place, your new identity. So it could be feeling a sense of transition and trying to get a sense of where you fit in that transition. Because you could have been going through a lot of change, and then it can be, well, how do you adjust? A new job, where do you fit in here? A new home, moving to a new location, and adjusting to that change. You know, you could feel very positive about the change, but still feel a sense of adjustment. Angels and archangels and spirit guides with this message. And this is the career and life oracle. What message do we have for our Libra? Angels and archangels and spirit guides of the light. Thank you. Here's the card. Ups and downs. Your work has potential for both advancement and stagnation. See if there's hope, but allow yourself to move on if needed. Aha. Okay. So, as you are doing whatever you're doing, and it could be, and it doesn't necessarily have to do with work. Well, it says your work has potential for both advancement and stagnation. See if there's hope, but allow yourself to move on if needed. So do your job, but also upgrade or look at the potential for moving on in the future. Advancement. Look for advancement. Okay, now we're going to pull the Louise Hay. Angels and archangels and spirit guides of the light. What do we have for our Libra here? And the card that we have is, here's your card. My life works beautifully. And look at this. Everything in my life works now and forevermore. Now that's a great affirmation card. Look at that. Okay. And then we're going to pull the I Ching. Here we go. There. Okay. Angels and archangels and spirit guides of the light. What is the message you have for our Libra? Thank you. Here's your card right here. The Well, number 48. 48. Okay. Throughout all cultures of the world, the well has served as a symbol for that which sustains life and provides a constant, inexhaustible source of nourishment. Human nature is basically the same. The passage of time cannot add to its dimensions, nor take anything away. Still, just as the well can be deepened to produce clear water, we can enrich our lives by delving deeply within to tap our essential nature and reach the true source of spiritual nourishment. Beware of shallow thinking. The image of the well suggests that going further within produces greater clarity. Be patient and you will penetrate your problems and your own nature as deeply as you can. Self-development is key to reaching down to tap the clear water. If you do not lower your bucket into the depths, you'll likely come up empty. Remember, when greater depth is sought, lessening the speed of normal operations may be required. A shallow carelessness in the process of meeting deeper needs can be self-defeating or even dangerous. So take your time. So that's what it's saying. Lessening the speed of normal operation. Take your time, and as you do that, you can process it because you will be paying attention to the process of what's going on. Okay, now I'm going to pull the Star Light card for your meditation for this week. Put these right here. And for Libra, what card do we have for you? Angels and archangels. And here we go, right here. The card for Libra for this week. This is the card. Thrive. There's enough space for the moon and her stars not to tear each other down. Thrive. There's your card. And until next week, thank you so much, Libra. And Nina and I are sending you light and love from Las Vegas.